Hi, welcome back to Frieren Season 2, Episode 6. It's been a little bit more than a week. There was a week break from Episode 6 to Episode 7, or Episode 5 to Episode 6. They delayed it by a week, I'm not sure exactly why, but it's here. I'm watching it right now. What happened last week? I don't have many notes on it. As you know, Frieren episodes are over before I even know it. I used, as a comparison, I watched recently a new anime called, I'm looking it up because I forgot, Shiboyugi. And it was technically 2 episodes at once, and I used the whole page for it. Frieren has been halfway through so far, and I've used the whole page. So, not much there, but maybe that's also the nature of the anime. It just doesn't require you to write that many things or to remember things because you just experience them on the moment. But, as you all know, I've been mildly disappointed by last episode. Maybe it was just a little bit of a letdown to me, personally. Just my opinion. It's okay if you enjoyed it. It's even better if you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it. It's just, I enjoyed it a little bit less. But, last week, we had, why do I write in code words? Right, the liquor guy. I wrote here Boshaft Fuss drink. Fuss because I didn't remember the word for the barrel. That's the name. There was no barrel in that episode, I think. I don't know why I wrote it. But yeah, no, wait, Fuss, wasn't that the name? No. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to remember. Boshaft, the liquor guy, they were trying to find a rare liquor that ended up being pretty shit. They found it inside like some sort of elf temple, mini room protected by elf power, and Frieren was asked to remove the barrier, and it took a while. I don't remember how long, but it didn't go. I think it was a month. I just remember that finding it weird how after a month of doing nothing, seemingly, she just reached her hand on it and then it opened. So what happened during that month? We didn't see it. That was my complaint. I wanted to see more of it. I wanted to know more about the guy, the liquor guy. I wanted to know more about the people involved in it. But whatever. We had another arc as well. Well, if you can call it, it's not an arc. An arc is multi-episode. Another plot point, which was the Northern Plateau city or trading post. Not trading post. It was more like a. I remember I looked it up for last episode, but it was a like a region, a trader type of castle. It looked like a castle, but except it's not a castle. It's not a noble that lives there, or maybe it was, but it was mostly for traders, and they were not doing that well because it's in the middle of the Northern Plateau, and as you know, it's full of monsters, and you die very quick in there. So they asked for Frieren, who had an enormous debt towards the family running that place, or at least to the father of whoever is currently running, and she kind of repaid her debt by finding silver in the mines. Very fast. It happened like this. Oh no, boo-hoo, she has debt. Oh no, she's in the mines. Oh, she's gonna be exploited. Oh, what's that? We found silver. Okay, we can continue. That's how it felt. I wanna know more. Give me more. Please. I can't even read the last thing. I wrote what the fuck even did I write here? Mitrardi? I just looked through the last episode and I can't find out why I wrote MITT or ARDE. What does it even mean? Mitrardi? That's an A, right? I can't even read my own writing. Holy. Anyways, we're at episode 6 right now. I have it open here. We're finally over half of it. where did the time go? Where did the episodes go? It feels like I started yesterday. I really wanna hope that we finally get to an arc or a plot point that takes over like the whole episode. Don't just cut it into tiny slices and spread them around through the whole 10 episode season. Please give me more. Give me something big. I'm not. Whatever. I have my copy open here. Also, I'm changing the webcam. Why is it? Okay, no, it's actually really good. I'm not even gonna mention the monitor in the background. I doubt anyone is using that because I liked this idea whenever I watched someone's reaction and they didn't use the like a low opacity version of the subtitles on the bottom so you can sync up. But now that I'm doing that, I don't think anyone's gonna use any mirror or any reflection to sync up. Just look at whatever you see at the bottom of the screen. It's very faint, but you can still see the subtitles, or whenever the scene changes to something bright, you can sync up there. The reason why I don't put a timer here is because depending on the version that you're watching, it's not always the same length. I've noticed that a lot of times as a reaction watcher, from other people, that sometimes they use a completely made up timer, so not even from the player but from just their own timer, and it was nothing like the player. It was just impossible to sync up by the second. You'd have to see at least a millisecond so you can kind of have an idea when to sync up. So I'm not doing that. You can just see whatever you see on the bottom of the screen. I have my copy here of episode 6. Get yours ready because we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, now. Why is everything on fire? I was about to say, is this the right anime? Hold on, let me just... There you go. Okay. It's definitely demons. Famous demon? A sword. A sword wielding salamander lizard thing. That's the first time we see something like that, like a sentient monster. Oh, it's kind of creepy. Not Poland. Is Poland red at the bottom? Or top? I keep forgetting. Every time I see the opening, I'm like, oh, I need to find a version with the lyrics, but I keep forgetting it. God's sake. I guess we'll enjoy the music. Let me just write already. There's one scene that I really wanted to pay attention to. Yeah, these are all new characters. One of them had like a facial hair or beard or mustache. It went too fast. Maybe was that Fuss? The the guy, the liquor guy? Wait, it's her. I just what? I don't remember her name. Oh no. She is strong. You don't have a son. You're a demon. It's him! Yikes. Dude got obliterated. It's from the tournament arc. What if there really is a sun demon? Destruction. I think his name is Glaube. Or Glauben. Glaube. Human? Demon? Human. Not Glaube. Genau. God damn it. I was so close. Where's the lady though? Is he still alive? I don't think he's alive anymore. Yeah. Everyone's safe. Sure. Maybe he's just passed out, but how? How long has he been there? Oh. Oh man. Dude never shows emotion. Dude, even as a child, poker face. Damn. Ooh. Is it who I think it is? Frieren? What? Metoda. God, I'm so glad to see them again. Some deeper meaning, maybe? Someone's missing? That's the name I was looking for. What the fuck? Hell yeah. I hope it's not I forgot her name. Green haired girl from a season one. What's up? Wow, rocks. Dunk it in water. That's an unhealthy sound. I forgot that they liked each other. Anyway. That doesn't sound like jumping noises. Or like crunching. Hmm. Well, yeah, it can attract beasts and everything. It just rocks against each other. Yeah. What? Just carelessly dreaming. Hmm. Hmm. Right, right, right. Two weapons. Was it that lizard guy we saw? Jesus. Those look like hers. What? Sorry, where's that lizard guy we saw? Maybe. What the fuck? Snake? So not lizard guy. No! Oh. Man, this is the type of episode that I want. See, imagine cutting everything we just saw in half and adding another plot. That would have been too much in one episode. Just keep it like that. That's perfect. Oh, I barely wrote anything. Ah, why do my pens always stop working? The Divine Revolt. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Wow. Okay. What an episode. A lot of it I actually really loved. The way it was constructed, the pacing, it wasn't rushed, details were not forgotten. We've seen two existing characters. Finally! I've been asking for this whole time, and we finally got it. We finally get to see what's his name? Genau and Methode. Short, quick translation: Genau is the literal word for uh exact or exactly. It can mean both, like the exact length or yes, exactly. Both are translated into genau in German. And Methode is just as the name says, it's a method. So genau is a character that I really wish to see more about him, and I finally get to see that, and I'm sure that we'll see more of it in the next episode. He is such a unique character. He has such a hidden. I don't know how to explain it. It's like he's full of rage, but you don't see it. But deep enough, he's a good guy. Like, deep enough in him, you know that he's a good guy. He cares about those people. His friend that he was carrying on his back, he knew that he was already going to die. So he made up a white lie saying that, yes, everyone is safe, and so will be you, before he passed away. And it just shows that he cares about it without really showing it on his face. Um, just like Methode said that she was kind of scared about him killing all those demons because I'm sure that he was actually full of rage and angry that those demons killed all of his friends and people that he knew in the city that he grew up in. And she was actually starting to get scared of him. So that really shows how much uh, anger is in him, even though he cares about everyone else. Methode is still Methode. She became a serious student because she finds her cute, just like in episode 1, in season 1. Um, Nothing changed there. She, I know it's not gonna happen, but I know that our team would have been perfect. By team, I mean Frieren, Fan, and Stark, if they had a healer. Now imagine if she was the fourth character, which is not gonna happen. I think we're too far into the anime to accept a fourth member. We've had that chance early on in season 1 where that I forgot his name, but that one priest who was really good at healing, like he was actually really good. He would have made a good fourth member. Maybe not the perfect fourth member, not very memorable in a sense. We got to spend more time with him and then he became memorable. But as soon as they showed him first, you'd be like, oh, that's just a regular guy. Um, with Methode, that would kind of be the other way around. She'd be a memorable character, but we know so little about her that we don't know if she would make a good addition to the team. But I know I'm just these are just my thoughts, my opinions about how I wish the show would go on. But I know it's not going to be the case. If it is, then I'm ready to be proven wrong, but I know that we're too far in to accept the fourth member. And Methode, we would have to have a few seasons, a few episodes with her, because I think we spent like, what was his name? We spent 2, 3 episodes, maybe more, with the priest guy in season 1. Let me just see the list. He was named Granat. Hakshaku, Granite, Granat. I don't know. Sounds like grenade. He, yeah, no. Compared to him, Metoda would be the perfect fit, but I wish we will learn more about her in the next few episodes. We still have 4 left, and I feel like this episode was the introduction to the next arc. We've seen the new demon at the end, the new villain. I hope it's going to be taking place in several episodes and not just, oh, here's a demon, bam, he's dead. Maybe do it something like what was her name? In season 1, Aura, when she was like the first actual villain, that it took place in like 2 episodes, I think, where we saw her and then we finally met her and then she finally fought. 2-3 episodes, maybe more even. I don't fully remember, but it was pretty early on. It was one of the main arcs in Frieren season 1. This time we get to see the villain, but we haven't heard of him. We don't know his name. We don't know anything about him other than possibly having 4 arms. I might have missed that. He probably does have 4 in that one scene. Hold on. No, he just turns around. Although a few moments. No, he has. There's the scene. He has 4 arms, and is fucking terrifying. Damn. Hold on, let me just screenshot that so I can add it to the video after. You're probably already seeing it by now. He has a weird mask. He has red glowing eyes. And I have a feeling that Genau, the guy, knows him. Because it kind of hits a nerve at the end when he bites into that bread as soon as he realizes who it might be. That's my interpretation of it. And I can't wait to know more about him. I mean, this demon is jacked. Although it looks like he has shoulder blades. Maybe that's not his muscles. Yeah. Anyway, also smaller. The other point of it was the ability of Methode and Genau to detect Frieren and Fan. I think they detected them pretty fast. At first, when they showed the bird being not killed, but the ring around the bird captured or apprehended, I thought it was Übel. And then when they showed the cuts on the walls, it was definitely Übel. And then it was not Übel. So yeah, it's maybe they made it on purpose so people think that it might be her, but no. I don't even know why she would do that. I mean, yes, she's crazy. She's killed people in season 1, but mostly by accident or because of being careless or, yeah, just without any care of other people's lives. But not in a malicious way of going on a murder spree or being a serial killer. I don't think that's her, really. She's just crazy. At least I think so. I hope so. But yeah, no, it ended up being the new villain, and I don't think they name dropped him yet, so I guess we'll figure that out in the next episode. But yeah, I'm glad to finally see old characters again. And this time it looks like we're going to stick with them and not just say hi, bye, and then never see them again. I'm so happy. Finally, it's like someone listened to me and said, "Okay, we'll kind of trim out the weeds out of episodes and prolong the plot." And then that's exactly what this episode was about, and that's perfect. It was not just some silly, oh, never mind, we have to find out the secret alcohol of this goddess, and halfway through we start with this plot. No, it's an actual really good episode, and I'm so happy for it. Other than that, it was a typical Frieren episode. As I said before, when I say not a lot happened in it, that doesn't mean it's bad. All the other episodes so far were the same thing. Not a lot of things happened, even though at the same time too many things happened. But in this episode, it was a very typical Frieren episode where not a lot happened, but it gave us time to breathe. it gave us time to take in those informations and think about it as the plot continues without jumping to something completely different. Uh, so I hope the rest of the season is going to be that way. I am very certain that this arc might be the how do you say, it's probably going to turn into like a gap to the third season or the movie. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just gonna be like 1-2 episodes this arc, and whatever the last 2 episodes are like the introduction to season 3. Maybe this villain is going to be something that is only going to be met and fought and beaten maybe in season 3 or the movie. I don't know, but I'm excited to see what they have prepared for us, and I I'm looking at my notes, and I think I went through the whole thing. I like that Shark and Methode try to guess what happened to those bodies uh, by using the two sheeted weapons, and then try around to see how those marks were possible. That was a good touch. But other than that, the whole episode went by in a matter of seconds to me, and I've talked about literally everything that happened in it. So yeah, that was it for this week's episode, though. I next episode, as I'm recording this, will be out in 1 day and 19 hours from now on, and 15 minutes. So it will be out tomorrow, late at night, or well, Friday for me. Today is Tuesday. No, today is Wednesday. Holy, already. And yeah, I hope to see you then. So take care and bye bye.